Well, it's still morning at NTV, and I am coming to you from Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation in NTV. And it's now a month when he was appointed the Managing Director of the institution, and he takes mandate, a steering wheel, to oversee the facility, a facility that just recently celebrated 120 years. It's given a mandate to print government documents. And as we go on, of course, the institution is transforming, more developments coming in, including the promise that later on it will be given mandate or it will be printing the national currency. But of course, he's given the mandate to oversee it, and Professor Sudi Nangoli is now the Managing Director, who joins me on Morning at NTV. Good to have you on Morning at NTV, Professor.
Thank you, Ivan.
Congratulations upon your new task.
Thank you very much.
What lies ahead of you in this institution?
Well, thank you very much, Ivan. Maybe first, I'll want to add on the voice of, by introducing myself more, like you've told the listeners. Sudi Nangoli is my name, but you didn't tell them the meaning of Nangoli. Nangoli means servant leader. So as you see us in this leadership, we are here to serve the clients. And that was very important for me to let you know. And also to let you know that UPPC, the Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation, like you said, the 120 years, we are here now to leverage on that, for the others I'll tell you later.
You have been given mandate in the steering wheel to oversee this institution. What comes with you in your docket for this institution?
A lot. You know, we have been here for 120 years, but surprisingly, some of the listeners probably are hearing Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation for the first time. You know, within this 1 month, I've had people calling me, hey, you know, now they are getting to know it for the 120 years. So in the docket, one of it is taking the business outside there to the customers. You know, we've been around, and of course by the name, printing and publishing. As those who know us as the government printer. And they say that rightly so, because we are the printers of the government, and we advise the government on the printing of laws and all of that, and we're actually the channel through which we print all notices, as I'll be later telling you. This is our, this is the Uganda Gazette, the newspaper of record. So all official information is here, the acts and the rest, as I'll be later telling you. So on the docket, one is to widen the awareness about our product. Two, to deepen this product amongst the people. Some people do not know exactly what goes there. So ours is to make that known. But again, this is a traditional product. We're going to bring on board a diversity of projects, of products. For example, some people don't know that we actually do commercial printing. We do all the security printing. For example, if you have an institution which wants to print.
It's where I'm coming, but before you get there, you are taking over an institution that does business which is evolving. The young boys, the young girls at NASA are not sleeping. How best can you convince a local man that UPPC can print your documents better at a cheaper price?
Thank you very much, Ivan. First, like I told you, UPPC is the government printer. And as part of our mandate, as established by the 1992 Act, is also to train all these people who are in the printing industry. For example, the friends at NASA. So, like you said, what is now new on the docket, it has been there. We had a training school, but it had somehow relaxed a bit. Now we are reviving that to ensure that, one, we actually help. We are not here to compete. We are here to actually build and better the printing industry. So we want the friends at NASA to actually provide you better quality work. You know, there's that challenge, which of course UPPC as the trainers don't have. So if you come to UPPC for your work, you are assured of quality. You are assured of advice on the business development service, on actually what you want. You may come as a customer, you really don't know what you want. So all of these are things that we are putting on board to help not only the NASA people, it's not in competition, but actually to better their business also. So we are looking at ourselves as the trainers, as like the big brothers of the people at NASA. So you can be sure that with your product, when you come to UPPC, there's no counterfeit, you're getting the original, you're getting quality, you're actually getting a dream of probably what you are not dreamt about as far as printing and publishing is concerned.
When you say you're a government institution, the context is broad. How can someone in Ibududa, in Chenjo, someone in Bundi Bujo have your service? What's your national coverage if you're talking about being national.
Thank you.
Ugandans are in different parts of the country. You're based here in Entebbe.
Thank you, Ivan. We are everywhere, and actually we are now getting closer to the customer each and every day. We have regional presence, and we have our toll-free line. This one, when our clients call, you really don't have to pay anything. Even in your Bududa village, down there, once you have our contact, which is toll-free, 08 00 111 467, maybe for the audience, 08 00 111 467. Once you call us on that line, you are at UPPC, and we can now direct you to a person near you. We can provide for you any service. Think about any kind of printing you want or publishing. You want to change your name and get it probably published in the Gazette, just give us that call, and we'll be able to direct you and able to serve you. So wherever you are in this country, we can serve you. Now, that is on the line. We are also developing, we're in the process of rolling out an application whereby you also get us by click, not only by call, but by click.
That's what I was going to, the digital way, because digital systems are not sleeping, and it's what you want to compete with.
Yeah, exactly, you know, with now the click, with the app, you're able to actually see more and enjoy more and eat more of our products, right from the Gazette, the magazines that we're printing, or the security documents that we print. You're able to actually see them at greater length, and now choose for yourself from that menu what you can actually consume. So there we are going digital now. For example, now this Gazette is also going to be E, and we're working on that. We're soon reviving that arm of the e-Gazette. So anything, any of our products, all these magazines will now be E, and that now brings down the cost of some of our products that we'll be offering. So talk about IT, talk about digitalization, we are right on top of the game.
How do you place your position to handle the institution's challenge that I may not break down?
Well, there are many challenges, as you know, of organizations, and definitely UPPC is an organization, and of course those come in with them. Of course, there could be, first, the biggest challenge is actually understanding what the customer wants. Now, for us, we're on top of the game because one of our competencies is research. We go out there and first understand the needs assessment before we produce. We produce what actually the customer really will consume and enjoy. So that challenge is handled that way. Once you handle with the customer, the other thing is you get back to your team, which makes for the customer. And there, we again on top of the game. We have a program of reskilling and retooling. We send our staffs outside to the best institutions in this world to go and get the training, to come back, and we have get-togethers, trainings, which actually build the teamwork. So with this teamwork and with knowing what the customer wants, you're on top of the game. And of course, talking about also printing, definitely you need a mechanism which actually gets these results to the customer, and that's the machinery. Now we have the best machine in this country, the 70K Indigo HP. This one can virtually print everything. Plastic, can print on plastic, can print on whatever. So you just think about anything printable, then we have the solution here. And actually we are still expanding our machine line. So very soon we'll be having a number of lines that are doing any type of printing.
You have government institutions. You have, for example, I can see you have your UNEB that prints out examinations. You have secondary schools that are government in Entebbe. How can they take advantage of this institution?
Well, like I said, we are open to everybody. What the challenge is, some of the private schools you're talking about, like the one in Buruda, some of them didn't actually know that we offer those services. So this is one of the avenues that we are going out to tell them that, please, here the services are here, come and enjoy. Because inside, we have the manpower, we have to provide those whatever. So at this moment, once you call the toll-free line, whatever school you are, wherever you are, we are with you. And for these big organizations, like you talked of your name, we are reaching out to them to provide these services.
Okay, but as we wind up the conversation, what doesn't a Ugandan know about UPPC that you think it's what you want to place in the line first and foremost?
Well, first things first, some Ugandans didn't know that UPPC actually offers all general commercial printing. But now we are letting you know that any kind of printing that you need, you'll probably come to us. So that one, of course, even the legal, this one, you see this one, people didn't know. Some people don't know that we're actually the channel through which laws are printed. So they need to know that, and by knowing that, they're able to come to us, and then we disseminate. Remember, there's publishing at the end of printing, as we said. So through that, we can let people know about the law and all about what is going on in Parliament, etc. And Through that, they're able to be aware, and we are contributing to NDP3 and Vision 2040 through creating awareness and mindset change. Yes.
In the docket we also knew of printing driver's licenses, the passports, even money. How are the efforts being made?
Thank you very much. You know, government, through UPPC, has a joint venture with Veridos, and our representative there is called USPC, Uganda Security Printing. And as you are coming in on our premise, you could have seen some serious structures going up there. So those are the structures that are actually going to print the Ugandan money, print a number of things. So if you talk about the driving permits and the rest, of course right now we are importing some of the materials through our partners, but very soon everything will be done here. And of course, again, that is UPP supporting government. I also want to take this opportunity to thank my stakeholders, the superiors, His Excellency the President, who has actually protected this business for UPPC by having a directive that ensures that all MDAs come and give us some kind of business. And of course, by extension, the Minister for the Presidency, Honorable Balanda, and the PS, and of course my colleagues here. I cannot work alone, but I can tell you, overnight we are working here, producing work, so that through the team. So it is through those efforts that I'm able to actually achieve. And of course, by extension, the clients, who are always coming to us. Like I told you, the factories, the machines are very busy, they are working. And I also want to thank Makerere University Business School for making me what I am.
I want to give you 15 seconds. You're given mandate. I want you to speak to Ugandans on what we expect out of you as far as how you have taken these new instructions to steer this institution. 15 seconds.
Well, very many things. Within a very short time, you are going to find that Ugandans have a better understanding of the law. Ugandans are actually taking their rights to make sure that they put the information in the book of record, in the Gazette of Record. We are going to ensure that you are selling Uganda there more through the tourism. We want to have a museum. 120 years, we have a lot of history to tell. So you're going to find all this on the ground, among other things. Since the time is little, I'll stop there, but there is a lot in package.
For time reasons, we'll end the conversation here, but Professor, thank you so much for making time to speak to us.
Thank you very much.
We wish you well in your new mandate.
Thank you very much, and thank the whole NTV team for us. We love you.
Professor Sudi Nangoli, I earlier said, he's been given the mandate to oversee the Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation as a managing director. But of course, new mandate comes with new ideas, with new other developments. But we wait to see as far as how he places himself ready to serve Ugandans. For time reasons, I want to leave the conversation here and get back to the studios. A very good morning to you and our audience.